I tried making money on Google News following the step-by-step methods that these YouTubers have claimed will make me $1,400. The process is quite simple. All I have to do is find an article on Google News, copy and paste that article, and then sell it to a website that will pay me for this content. This sounds pretty easy, right? But I wanted to give it a try and show you my exact results to see whether it is legit or not. Now, the first step that I had to do is to search for Google News on Google itself, and I wanted to click on the first link right here. So once I got onto the main page, the video basically said that I had to choose any one of these topics right at the top to pick an article from. I decided to choose health because I'm personally interested in this topic and I have some decent knowledge surrounding it. I then decided to choose a subtopic, which was nutrition. After this, I had a quick browse on some of these titles and I found this article called 9 Ways to Improve Your Skin Through Your Diet. I chose to pick this article because it had a lot of words, which means that I will make more money, as it has been claimed that you can make $1 per word in these videos, and this article has a total of 1,141 words, meaning that I would be able to make a total of $1,141 for this article, which is a pretty insane number, right, for just copying articles. So the next step that I had to do was to basically copy and paste this article onto another website so that I avoid plagiarism. Now, the way that you make money with this method is finding the latest articles on Google News and turning that article into a somewhat more paraphrased version so you are not copying it word for word. So this website is called Spinbot, which the video then told me to put my article in. So I then dumped that article on the left hand side, pressed the basic spin button, and it generated an article that has basically used different words so that we avoid any copyright issues. Now, it is always best to check if the text has actually been worded differently. So if we look at the first couple of lines, Spinbot has actually done a very good job at converting this article, as we can see here. However, it was important that I did double check all of the article to make sure that every paragraph is different, and this took me roughly 15 minutes when I was analysing the article. This also allowed me to check for any spelling mistakes in my new article as well. Now, once I had my article converted and I finished with my proofing checks, I then had to send an email to one of these websites claiming that I can get $1 for each word in my article. So I'll put my new article into a Word format that looks somewhat presentable instead of just copying the text into the body of the email. I then titled the subject as Pitch for Content Submission, Nutrition Article, and within my email I said, I am sending this email to yourselves regarding an article that I would like to submit within your magazine. I have attached the article in a Word document for you to read. Can you let me know if my article is of interest for you? And please can you also confirm that the payment for the article would be $1 per word if submitted. Let me know if you need any more information. Now, the problem that I did encounter when sending the email was that it actually didn't exist and it bounced back. So this email must have expired and it meant that I could not send my article at all. And this was the email that was provided in the video. However, I decided to do a bit of digging and I did a quick Google search and found another email which worked and was related to the exact same magazine. And this was called pitches@eatingwell.com. I am giving you guys a plug here now, come on, at least give this video a like for that. I then sent that email off and I waited for a response, and 1 day went by, then 5 days, 10 days, 3 weeks, 1 whole month, and I had nothing back. Now, I wasn't actually sure how long it would take for the editors to get back to me, especially if they have a large volume of emails to look through. So as a result of this experiment, I have made a total of $0 because I have not yet seen a response from my email. Because of this, I would say that it would be pretty hard to make $1,400 in the beginning of the process if the waiting time for your article to be seen is as long as mine. Now, I would think that the best way to make the most amount of money would be to collect at least 10 to 20 articles and do the same process and then submit them all off at the same time in an email of their own. That way, when you do get a response, you should be able to monetize your articles much faster if they accept them. I might have to do another video where I send off 30 different articles in 1 month and see how much I can monetize. So let me know if you are interested in seeing a part 2 for this challenge.